So this is what a normal table visual looks like in Power BI. We have got 2 columns and 3 measures used in the table. However, if I scroll to the right, I can only see the values of the 3 measures. I wouldn't know, for this example, what location or date the values were for. What we want is to freeze the first 2 columns as shown in my second visual. If I scroll right or left, you can see that the first 2 columns are frozen. Hello guys, welcome to my channel Power BI with Rosh. Today, I am using my AI voice to generate audio for this content. Let me know if you like or dislike my AI voice. And in this video, I am going to show you how to freeze columns in Power BI version 2024. The reason I'm specifying the Power BI desktop version is because there has been few changes in the formatting options for our visuals. If you follow my channel, I have already got another video that shows how we can freeze panes or columns in Power BI. However, that trick does not work for the newer version of Power BI Desktop. At the time of this recording, I am using May 2024 version of Power BI Desktop. So let's see how we can freeze columns in Power BI version 2024. We are going to be using Matrix Visual to freeze our columns. So let's add a blank Matrix Visual to the canvas. Now, let's add our fields. We are going to add the columns we want to freeze under the rows section of the matrix. In this example, the columns I want to freeze are location and year-month column. Similarly, I will also add my measures total cost, incident count, and injury count under the values section. Now, let's drill down up to the lowest level of rows by selecting Expand icon until it shows as disabled. I will also get rid of that plus and minus icon under the location column. For that, go to the Formatting option and under Row Headers, uncheck plus or minus icons. Now, for the next step, we are going to change the layout of our matrix visual. If you have noticed, we now have a new option in our matrix visual called Layout and Style Presets. This option was introduced in the recent Power BI desktop version. If you expand the option, you can see that we can change the style of the matrix as well as the layout of the matrix. For our example, we need to change the layout option to tabular. If you look at the visual, it is currently showing a hierarchical compact layout. However, if we change the layout to the tabular layout, the matrix now looks more like a table visual, which is what we want. Similarly, we will also select the Repeat Row Headers option and turn it on. Now, this almost looks like what we were after. However, I can see that the location values are all in bold. Let's change that to a normal font. For that, we will go to the Row Subtotals option. Firstly, turn on the Per Row Level option. This allows us to change the row header format for each level. Now, from the row level drop-down, select each level and turn off Show Subtotal option. This removes all the subtotals. Now, go to the row level option again and select all. Under the Values section, unselect the bold option. And finally, select the Apply to Labels option and turn it on. And there we have it. The 2 columns are now frozen. Personally, I found previous way much easier than the current options. Anyway, that is everything for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you next time.